Well, I don't know why it's all screwy up. There it goes. It fixes itself. For some reason, the timing is a little screwy right here. We are live here at Bristol Motor Speedway with the NASCAR iRacing Winter Series. It's going to be 87s at Bristol here tonight. Something a little bit different. I miss the super lates. So we're going to watch some old school cup cars out at Bristol Motor Speedway. Currently, Jake in a Buick is on the pole with the quick time. Alex second. Spencer third. Kyler fourth with Allen in that fifth position. Got George Elliott in this Ford Motorcraft number 19. He is currently in the sixth position. Don't know if anybody else is going to qualify, but it's going to be 250 laps here at Bristol. I got a feeling we're gonna scrap up. We're gonna scrap up some sheet metal here tonight. We'll see how this one turns out. How's everybody doing? I know not my normal Thursday or Wednesday night programming. Like I said, I forgot that the time changed. The other race was an hour earlier, so we're gonna make up here. Also, we may do some more racing here tonight. I might broadcast something else on some dirt, maybe some street stocks or something. But we're going to be here for a while. 250 laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway. We got Jackson Lewis in the number 7 lefty machine out on the track. Let's see if he can go to the top of the chart as he sends that Chevy Monte Carlo into the corner. Out of turn number 4, coming across the line. Where's Jackson going to end up? He's going to be 11th quickest in that number 7 machine. These things are going to be tough to handle here tonight. Make sure you guys get the likes and shares out there. Make sure you guys get the likes and shares out there as we get ready for 250 laps here at Bristol. Let's see. Let me get my internet back up. Say hello if you're out there on the stream. Make sure you give it a like and a share as we are getting ready for tonight's main event. Let's go ahead and close down that ticker. We're going to pull this one across the top. But first, let's go through tonight's starting grid. Starting on the pole here in tonight's race is going to be Jake. Second, we got Alex third, Spencer. Kyler in that fourth position. Allen fifth. George Elliott in sixth. Philip in that 7th position, Johnny in 8th, Blake in 9th. Cody Green's going to start in 10th, Jackson Lewis in 11th, Josh Harbin in 12th. In that 13th position is going to be Kevin Parrish. Seung, am I saying that right? Starting 14th, Benjamin 15th, Jacob in 16th. Dalton Alexander is going to start 17th, Christian and 18th, Mike Ellis, and 19th. Nicholas is going to start in that 20th position. Clifton, 21st. Tim Phillips, and 22nd. Then we got J.D. Baker starting in that 23rd position. Brad Miller, 24th. Jacob, 25th. Daniel in that number 26th position. Rob, and 27th. Adrian, 28th. Carlos, 29th. And Damian rounding out the field in that 30th position. What's up, David? From Texas. It's sure it's a lot warmer there than it is here in snowy, cold, and wet central New York. As we get ready for 250 laps here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Take a closer look. I'm just curious. Who is out here? That is a Premier Racing set. Man, they did such a good job with some of these old school paint schemes. Ryko. Factory setups. Gotta love the humor with some of these guys. Miller. Walmart. Just a bunch of different cars, different paints. We'll check these out as they're wrecking already. Under pace laps. As we got contact right off the start. Who was that in that silver number 3? Was that Josh Harbin? Josh Harbin running into the back of somebody already. Doesn't look like there's any damage on that number 3. Not that damage is going to be mean a whole lot Hey, that's a heat wave for us. It is freaking cold here. It is. Well, it's 36 degrees. We got a wintry mix outside. 36 degrees here. Joe, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. As we get one to go to green. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Ryan, thank you for the like. I just noticed it. Let's see. Uh-oh. My black. Oh, I got an update for my... Of course, NVIDIA's going to be... I got an update before we go green flag racing. That's Murphy's Law. 36, yeah, it's same here. We got snow last night, and it's supposed to switch to snow. Some areas near me, they're talking about 3 to 6 feet of snow already. All right, get ready for the green flag as Jake leads him out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. 30 cars on the track. Are they wrecking already? I'm hearing I'm sorry's already. As we got some pulling off the track. As we head into the turn, it's going to be Jake out front, Alex second, Kyler third, Spencer fourth as they're side by side for that 5th and 6th position. Down into the turn, side by side with the 3 of Phillip trying to gain some ground. He's working way up underneath as I get a little stutter there. You're looking for a whole racing setup? Oh. I would get on some of the forums and stuff and see who's got something out there. Make sure it's somebody local so you can go test it out. Out of turn number 4, it is Jake pulling away from the field. Alex second, Kyler third, Spencer fourth, Alan fifth. Short track racing here. I'm sure it's going to get exciting as it looks like we got Phillip trying to think about that 5th position. Looked up underneath the 8 of Alan. Nothing there. He's going to stay in line. Phillip pushing that number 3 on the back bumper of that number 8 as they come out the turn. Side by, or single file. Vroom, what's up, Ox? What's up, Ox? Here comes the 3 of Phillip looking to the outside. He's going to move the outside to make the pass. They're going to be side by side through the turn for the pass for the 5th position as Phillip is going to move his way up one more spot to 5th place. He's up 2 positions. Our biggest mover of the race is going to be that number 28. He's already up 8 positions. Make that 7 as he gets past. As he works hard on that number 28, trying to work his way through traffic. It is chaos back here in the back of the pack. Cars all over as they try to... Josh, thank you for the like. Ken, thank you for the like. As they try to work these old 1987 machines around the track. They're like big boats. They kind of float a little bit. I think they're a lot of fun to drive. Reminds me a lot of driving dirt. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, we're going to scoot back a little bit. These guys all close together. But I'll tell you what, Jake is out here putting down a blistering time. He is already catching these guys. They're going to have to be careful as they're not even a half a straightaway. Tim, or Adrian, about a half a straightaway down from getting lapped. Jake out of turn number 2, down into 3 and 4. He's got Alex just cruising behind him as it's getting busy back here around that 5th position. As it looks like Phillips picked off somebody else. He's up to 4th. Yeah, message it to me because sometimes that's... Message that to me also because sometimes it gets lost and you're talking about the Euro race? I don't know, when is that? I saw it. Look, crazy story, I used to do ice racing, 20 plus years ago when I was a kid. Oh, we got a wreck. We got one facing the wrong way. Caution flag is out. They're still wrecking. I used to do ice racing, so I'm really interested in that. All right, let's see if we can figure out what happened. Just a big checkup, maybe? Oh, the 25 into the 22. 25 goes all the way around. Oh, the 26 stuffs it in there. And the 71 gets turned around by the 8 machine. Couple wreck cars here. Like I said, this damage isn't going to do a whole lot of damage here. These guys don't need whole cars to finish this one. It just helps. So we get the first caution of the night. We're going to go jump on board with the 25 as he gets into the back. Not what I wanted to change. We're going to go into the cockpit of the number 25, kind of see what he sees. They're going to check up in front of him. He's just going to get into the 22. He just can't get it checked up the same way. He gets turned around. You lock down the brakes. Oh, he gets hammered. Man, that is not a good feeling to have all those cars coming at you. The 71 got turned around into him. As we got the first caution flag of the night. David Vincent Racing, LLC. Now, David, do you race in real life? Just kind of curious. As these guys are pacing, let's see. It will be old school. I believe it's going to be the old school starts. David, you're a dirt rider. Yeah, I had dirt track driver. I had to go Google that. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh no, that's asphalt? That thing is asphalt? No shit. That's cool. That is cool. It looked like a dirt car to me. What are those? David, you still out there? You got to explain this car to me. That is kind of cool. All right, these guys going to get ready to go racing here pretty soon. Is it one to go? We're going to go take a closer look and see if we can tell. Oh, pace lights are still on. As Alex keeps blinking out in that number 6 machine. It looks like we might have lost him. That's a shame. Alex was running second. Got 23 people up in here. But guys, make sure you give it a like and a share. Like and a share if you're over on Facebook. Or if you're over on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not following already, click that follow button. What's up, Dave? Did Yorker wreck already? Or are you just liking the stream? All right, let's see if we get one to go. This is the one thing about, I do a lot of dirt racing on this channel. This is the one thing about asphalt that is brutal as pacing. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like the regular weekly series, if they're going to stack them up side by side normally. It looks like it's going to be lead lap on the top side, lap cars on the inside. Old school starts here. Kenneth, thank you for the like. As we get ready to go green flag this time by, so it's definitely the lap cars down on the bottom of the track. So that creates a different obstacle for these leaders. Now, there's not too many there, so it'll be a little bit easier start. But later on in this race, when you have a lot more lap cars, that could get pretty chaotic. If they got 5, 6, 7, 10 lap cars down on the bottom of this 30-car field, it is going to be chaos. Pace cars in. We're looking for the green flag. This time by starts on Jake. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Spencer's going to clear the lap traffic. Phillips going to get on the heels of Spencer. He's going to clear him too. So lap traffic definitely going to play a role. We're going to watch this lap traffic through the field, how it's going to mess with these lead lap cars as they come out of turn number 4. Now, if it's like the official series, they do have the lucky dog. So currently, I think the 27 is going to be your first car 1 lap down. Nope, it's going to be Damien in that number 21. He's our first car 1 lap down. So those two, not only are they trying to stay out of the way, they're trying to race each other for that lucky dog. back up to the front. Jake back into his mode where he's pulling away from the field. 0.6 of a second. As we got a battle for that second position. Phillip, he's been fast. I don't think he qualified where he expected to. But since the green flag, he has been fast coming up through the field as we got another yellow flag out on the track. Go take a look and see what happened. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, the 27 lost it. He was one of those lap cars. He just lost it. Trying to race with Damien, just went around on him. So, unfortunate for him as the caution flag comes out. But I'll tell you who that's going to be fortunate for. This number 21 of Damien Hagen, as he is first car one lap down. He should get a lucky dog here. White Knuckles setup shop. It's got a little bit of damage on that number 21. So caution flag number 2 on the night as Damien gets his wave around. He's coming back on the lead lap now. So definitely fortunate for him. Unfortunate for that number 27 getting turned around there. You got to feel for him. I'm going to take a look at something real quick. So they do have 7 set of tires here. So 7 set of tires here tonight. 17x incident point before they get a penalty. 25x they get disconnected. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know. I think my table here is getting tired. That holds my mic and stuff. The bracket there. All right. So we are out pacing here tonight for the second time tonight, as we got 27 laps complete. We're about 10% of the way through this one. Oh, how long are we going to be pacing here? We got lights still on the pace car, I believe. Let's go take a look. Yeah, pace lights still on the pace car here tonight. Guys, sorry about that. So I don't have a conventional rig, and I need to get one. So my mic and stuff isn't. Well, my desk isn't even traditional. It just doesn't like me like 3 times. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. Just didn't go. Oh, we're still wrecking. Oh, big wreck. Big wreck after the fact. He just got punted. Let's see if we can figure out what happened on the first incident, and then we'll go look at that one. That was pretty bad. Both of them were pretty bad. As we get the third caution of the night, and tempers are starting to go off a little bit now in the chat. All right. All right, we're going to try and take a look at this start here. What happened? It looks like Spencer just did not go. Spencer just didn't go. Spencer straight took a nap there. We're going to jump a little bit further back to the 19. These guys are just kind of victims. The leader goes. Spencer doesn't. Stacks up the field. We got 2 wrecking down to the infield. Now we got to jump over to the 15 machine. He gets punted completely out of the way. Oh! I don't know what. What was the 17 thinking? 17 just drove through the 15 like he wasn't even there. That is unfortunate there. Let's take another look at it. Boom! Oof. Backs Brad up into the outside wall. He was already having a rough night. I believe he's a lap down. Oh, no, Brad was on the lead lap, so definitely even more unfortunate for him because he loses quite a few spots from where he was at. Oh, does it have it on the tail end? I think that it's going to put him at the front of the pack. This is going to be interesting. This is definitely going to be an interesting start. He might be the control car on the outside. All right, when will we get one to go as these guys come out into turn number 1 and 2? Definitely been a little messy here. Now there are only there's one open race, which I believe this is the open race, and then one fixed race every week. It does look like Spencer is going to lead the pack. It does put Brad no, Brad's on the top side. So Brad is on the top side in that number 15. He's going to be the control car as they come through 3 and 4. I don't know how this one's going to end. We might have a massive pileup as the pace car comes out of turn number 4. We got 2 lap cars essentially on the front row. Pace car in. Green flag is out. Brad's going to get on that gas. Oh, the 98 of Spencer. Oh, more contact. Spencer sleeping on the start. That's a good break for a lot of people. I don't know what the hell. Spencer just manually disconnects. That was bad. Once again. We're gonna jump back a few cars here. I don't know. We're gonna see if we can figure out who it was that ended up going around here. Maybe we can see a little bit better here. He just doesn't go. All right, we're gonna take a look from Philip. He just doesn't go. The 8 turns around, the lap car. I'm just not sure what happened there. Let's jump on. Is that the actual 8? Alan, maybe? Okay, so it's the number 7. All right, we're gonna watch. The 15 goes. He's a control car. And Spencer just never hits the gas. Unfortunate for the number 8. Oh, more contact further back. 28 gets turned around. I don't know how they didn't all just junk him. I just don't get it. Let's go look at. All right, we're gonna jump on. You guys are gonna be able to hear better than me, but we're gonna jump on board with Spencer. I'm not gonna be able to hear it all, honestly, guys. So let me know. Does he miss a shift? Oh yeah, he missed a shift. I seen the light flashing. Or did he forget the shift? Not really sure what happened there. If he missed the shift or just forgot the shift. You can watch it. It's gonna go red, 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 red. He gets on the gas. Not good there as we get ready for some more green flag racing as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Pace lights are out. We're going to go green flag this time by. Green flag this time by. I don't know what the one dude is doing down at the bottom, but he needs to get caught up there. Green flag is out. The 24 doesn't go. The 24 just does not go. Good jump for Phillip. He was coming up through the field. Josh Harbin second. Kevin third. Mike in fifth as they battle it out for, or sorry, Mike in third is Kevin on the inside as they battle it out at turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Kevin or Mike sliding into that third place easily. Now Kevin's got to deal with JD Baker. JD Baker on the outside. I believe, am I doing this right? Oh, that's a lap car maybe. That is a lap car trying to make his way up through the field. So the 52 is a lap down for some reason. Oh, that's Allen. I don't know who it is. Who's the... Oh, the 52. Who is the 52? I don't know who the 52 is, but it's not showing them. As Harbin in that second position. Mike Ellis in 8th. Not really sure who the 52 is, but Phillip is checking out. And this number 3. Somebody's not very happy right now. They are arguing over the radio. Well, I'm going to do this because I want to know who it is. It is Jake. Okay, so Jake... Oh, yellow flag. Yellow flag is out. So yellow flag is out. I believe Jake is not going to be the first car one lap down. I don't believe. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened here. All right, let's see what caused this one. Oh, the 21 got the wall. Oh, big hit for the 23. Down on the inside, 29. Oh, my God. We got to watch this again. Look at this. We're going to back it up. We're going to watch this. All right, so the 23 smokes the wall. I mean, he's there for a minute. Look at this hit. Big hit. Big hit. We're going to watch. The 29 punts the 10 and still doesn't break it. Smokes the 23. And look at the 27. Boom. Big hit by the 27. 28. He's going to pile into it. They have plenty of time to figure that one out. I don't know what they were thinking. Watch that in real time again. Let's jump on with the 29. What did it jump onto his onboard? What did he see? I mean, you can see this crash. Oof. Like, how do you come? You're a full straightaway back. You're a full straightaway back. when you come out of turn number 4. They're already wrecking. All right, so Adam, thank you for the like, appreciate it. So we are working. I don't even. What caution are we on, guys? I forget. Hold on, this will tell me. Caution number 5 here tonight. Go ahead and get rid of that. Caution flag number 5, as it looks like we got pit stops going on. That's going to give the lead to Jackson as he blinks out. Jackson in that number 7. Remember, he got turned around earlier. He's made his way back up to the front of the field. Mike Ellis in the 21. He got caught up in that one. He's the one that grabbed the wall there. Johnny McNamara in that 3rd position in that number 9 machine. Kyler in the number 8. Currently 4th. Kyler right where he started. Daniel in the 22. That blue and yellow machine. He's in that 5th position. Clifton in 6th. Are we 1 to go? We are 1 to go. We're getting ready to go. Green flag racing. Look, guys, we are already down to 20 cars on the lead lap. 10 cars either out of the race or a lap down. And we are only 1/5 of the way through this one. Will we get a green flag run? As they come out of turn number 4, pace car is going to pull in. Leader's going to blink out. Green flag is out. We got wrecking already. Out of turn number 4, coming to the line. We got a lap car punted down. Yellow flag does end up coming out. He just punts to 22. Just punts to 22. Yellow flag comes out. So it is a 33-61 strength of field. But they definitely aren't driving it like a 33-61 strength of field. Maybe a 13-61. As we got the lucky dog coming around. That's going to be the number 19 of George Elliott. I expect him to be able to make some moves. He was fast earlier in that number 19. Had a great qualifying run. So he's going to be looking to make some moves up to the field in that Ford. Few cars on pit road. Jackson Lewis is going to stay out front. John McNamara second. Kyler, Daniel. Where is Philip? Philip blinking out. Oh, there's Philip. Philip in the 3. He is back up to that 6th position. I got to imagine he's going to make short work of these guys. He's got a good car here tonight and fresher tires than the guys in front of him. So let's see what kind of work Philip can make of those guys in front of him. Let's see. Will we get a green flag run, or is it going to go to caution again? We're going to find out here soon. As he comes down the back straightaway. All right, when will we get 1 to go? These guys just need single file. That's what they're going to need at this point. So we are just a little bit past 1/5 of the way through this one. As the pace lights are still on, I think they should be going off next time by. I believe we'll get 1 to go next time by. Looks like they're trying to get ready to get stacked up side by side. So a lot of these guys, some of these guys probably don't run 87s on a regular basis. And definitely probably it's a little weird for them to start on the inside if they are a lap car. That may be some of the things that they need to get used to. Ugh. Tells you what this race is doing to me. As they come out of turn number 2, looking for the green flag this time by. Can we keep a green flag run? Maybe get some green flag pit stops. That'll be interesting here at Bristol. As the pace car is going to pull in off of turn number 4. We're going to bounce out a little bit further so we can see more of what's going on. Out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Jackson gasses it hard out of turn number 4. Jackson going to try and get a nice little gap as it leaves Johnny side by side with the lap car. The lap car of Benjamin is going to get around the second place car, Johnny. He's going to bring Kyler with him. So Kyler, following the lap car, makes his way up to third. Johnny's going to try and work the back bumper of Kyler as they come out of turn number 2, down into 3 and 4. He's going to send that number 9 in deep. But the 8 is going to pull away and drive up underneath the other 8 of Benjamin Forrester as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the lead lap car. So biggest thing here for Benjamin is he just wants to be ahead of the other lap cars. Keep it clean. Don't get any contact points. If the caution flag comes out, you get your lap back. But he is racing Kyler hard on the outside. So pair 8 battling there as finally Kyler gets ahead. He's going to slide into that second spot. Don't look now. Here comes Phillip in that 4th position. He's made his way around. Who was it? Blake there. Now into the 4th position. He's going to be closing on these guys. Johnny knows this. He's going to look up underneath the lap car of Benjamin. He's going to try and put that lap car between them as it looks like Kyler is closing in on our leader. Johnny rolling the bottom side up underneath the lap car of Benjamin. Side by side out of turn number 4. He's going to get around him. But here comes Phillip. Phillip coming in a hurry in that number 3. Keeping an eye on that battle for the lead as it's slowly ticking down. Phillip making short work of the lap car. Blake in the 71. He's not far back, but we got a battle starting for the lead as the 8 of Kyler Wynn has gotten to the back bumper of Jackson Lewis. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Here comes Kyler diving down to the bottom side. They're going to be door to door through 3 and 4. Oh, he clears himself high. Kyler to the point out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1. Jackson's going to try and fight back. Stay on the back bumper of Kyler as they head through the corner. We got lap traffic ahead. That is the 29 machine just ahead of them. He's going to move to the high side, bounces it off the wall as the leaders roll around. Phillip has now made it around Johnny. Johnny and we're missing one. No, we're not. Johnny is back to that 4th position as Phillip is going to set his sights on the leaders. Kyler got around Jackson, but Jackson has not let him leave his front bumper. As they head into the corner, he's probably just seeing how he's running, trying to change his lineup. As they come out of turn number 4, he looks a little loose. Jackson might be pushing it a little too hard. He's going to push high there through turn number 1 and 2. Try to stay on the back bumper of Kyler. Just to give you an idea, though, Phillip is the fastest car on the track, but not by much. About a half a tenth quicker than Kyler, our leader. He's going to have a little ways to go to knock down that lead at that pace. As Kyler is starting to pull away from Jackson. Jackson falling back. He's going to fall back into the grab of Phillip McCandless. Am I saying that right? As they come out of turn number 2. Blake McCandless and that number 71 machine currently 4th. McNamara in 5th. Daniel in the 22. Solid run. 20 spots up. He's currently running the 6th position and holding his own with Jacob in 7th. JD Baker. So a lot of these guys will come up to the field. Jacobs up 18 positions. JD up 15. Clifton in the number 12 as he makes contact there. Harbin to the outside in that number 3 machine. So Harbin's going to pass Clifton. Clifton now only up 11 spots. Rob up 16. So back up to the leader as he drives through. As he drove up to the front as they come out of turn number 2. He is closing in on more lap traffic just ahead, and they are racing hard. We're going to bounce it out a little bit just to show you what our leader is coming up on. He's hoping they don't get together. He's got to figure out a way around them. Dana, they get for the like. Here comes our leader, Kyler, looking up underneath lap traffic as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to put this 13 of Tim Phillips down. That's not what Benjamin wanted to see. He's got Jacob and Adrian side by side just in front of him. It is chaotic to be the leader at a short track as these guys still have to race for position. But they're also trying to be respectful. And what this all has done has allowed Phillip, as Phillip got around Jackson, to close in on our leader. Kyler trying to find a way around. Phillip trying to think about sticking his nose in there 3 wide as they come out of 4 into turn number 1 now. They're going to, oh, the 26 up into the wall. The 10 gets a little loose. Almost rolls down into the leader. Kyler's going to get around the lap traffic, but Phillip on his heels in that number 3 machine. Out of turn number 4. Crazy lap traffic as Blake now working up underneath the 7 of Jackson Lewis. He's going to use the lap car as a pick. Making their way through traffic. Blake's going to roll around 29, pulling off the track. No, he wasn't. He stayed out in that 29. He was just trying to get out of the way. Back up to the front. We're going to go check out the battle for the lead as Phillip is there. Phillip has been faster, but last time by, they match each other's laps. Kyler has found another gear in that number 8. What a pull off of turn number 4 for Kyler as he gaps Phillip at the line. Down the back straightaway. It's getting interesting here. Got to wonder what their tires are doing as we are 81 laps complete here tonight. Move our way back. Oh, the 17 gets into the 29. That's our 6th place car getting into the 29. Harbin battling out JD Baker. Baker trying to get back around him with the 14. Just behind him, we got Carlos in the 28. Let's try to see what's going on. The 22 now of Daniel starting to drop like a rock. Must have used up those tires. He is struggling out there. The 15, we watched him get turned around earlier. He is trying to make his way up, back up to where he was before he got turned and backed into the wall. In that number 15, he got around Daniel. Now looking for Rob. Here he comes for one more spot. He's going to set it in. He's going to move him up to 11th if he can complete the pass. Brad on a mission in that number 15. 29 into the wall just above these guys as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Brad Miller looking for another one as he gets closer to Rob. We got a 3-way battle now for the lead. Also, top 3 cars, all nose to tail. It looks like it might be getting interesting. Oh, they got tons of lap traffic. Heavy lap traffic for the leaders. Heavy lap traffic. Kyler's got to make a bold move to try and not let Phillip up underneath him as they get around the 11th machine. Phillip didn't like how he caught that lap car out of the turn. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. He's going to send it in deep, and these guys racing hard up in front of him. They're closing in on lapping. The 21 car on the high side is the last car on the lead lap as he splits the 29 into the wall again. 29 just running the wall as we are about to only have 15 cars on the lead lap as Kyler works his way around that number 21. So Mike Ellis now a lap down. Oh, Ellis hits the wall. Ellis hits the wall as Kyler gets himself 0.7 of a second over Phillip. Blake on his heels. trying to get around the 21. 21's going to bang it off the wall. And at this pace, Kyler putting these guys a lap down. It is so important for Ellis to keep it as close as he can. Back up to the front. Here comes Kyler up underneath the 22 of Daniel. Now 14 cars on the lead lap. As it looks like the 11 gets around the 21. Oh man, could you imagine being a lap car right now? That would be so rough. Our lead lap car. Be a lead lap car having to fight those lap cars running side by side. As Kyler now out to 1.3 seconds. Blake has gotten around Phillip. Phillip loses the spot, goes back to third. As we got 14 cars on the lead lap, but he can see the leader coming in his rearview mirror. Kyler leading the way, putting down a blistering pace here. Blake turning up the heat a little bit. I don't know what happened to Phillip, but his lap times are down. Let's see if it was just the way he caught traffic. Warren, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As the 29 finally pulls on pit road. But Phillip is definitely not running the same kind of pace he was. And Blake, a tenth of a second quicker than our leader. So now only 13 cars on the lead lap as Clifton's gone down a lap. Next one to go down is going to be George in that number 19. He just caught the lucky dog recently, so he's trying to make ground. He's going to try and put Rob between him and the leader. He's going to move himself up to 12th, but look at Brad Miller. Remember, Brad got turned around earlier. He's fought his way back up to that 8th position. Good run back up to the field for the number 15 of Brad Miller. Kyler back in heavy traffic again as he's now on the 25. He's going to try and find a way as the 19's trying to make short work of a lot of these guys. The 26 about to go another lap down as Kyler looks for a way in between these two lap cars. 26 is going to bang it off the wall. Kyler back with the crossover. He's got to be careful because Blake has now cut in 0.7 of a second into his lead. Kyler leading the way here tonight. He's taking the lead, kind of hasn't looked back at this point. Blake at the 71, currently 1.0 seconds back from our leader, but he is cooking. Blake is cooking right now. He's got a fast car here tonight. Even through all that traffic, he continued to maintain a faster pace. All right, here comes the 19. How quickly is the 19 of George Elliott? George is on the 12th position. How quickly is he going to turn over for Kyler? 14 just ahead, so George is going to be pushing it pretty hard here. He's going to try and get to J.D. Baker and make it so J.D. goes down a lap before he does. As it looks like the leader is closing, but not terribly. So leader could potentially have just in the sights, just in front of him. Only 10 cars left on the lead lap. Cody is the 10th place car, and he's fighting the 9th place car, Harmon. So these guys definitely have something to race for. As George Elliott has caught the 14, he's going to try and work his way around him. So this is getting definitely pretty interesting right here. George Elliott wants to stay on that lead lap. He got the lucky dog before. He doesn't want to give it up as we are closing in on the halfway point. Kyler in trouble. Now, as Blake has caught him, Blake just behind him, 0.2 of a second. The 19 and the 14 side by side, there's nothing either one of the leaders can do. George doesn't want to go a lap down. The leader's going to take him to the bottom. He's going to take it 3 wide into the turn. The 19's going to give him the room as they come out of turn number 2. I know he did, or 4, he didn't want to. As they head into 1 and 2, he wants to get around that 14. That's what he wants to do. He's going to drop in behind these guys, maybe follow suit as they work their way around him. So now only 11 cars on the lead lap. I'll tell you what, none of these guys are going to just lay over for the leader at this point. 14 is going to run a little bit higher line, makes it a little bit easier on the leader here. He's going to try and get up there. He's got the second place car of Blake next to him. Blake thought about going to the outside. And they are closing in on Harbin, who's in the 10th position. So Harbin in jeopardy of going a lap down as the leaders put down this blistering pace here at Bristol here tonight. I'll tell you what, if you're the 19 of George Elliott, you just follow these guys through, and just ahead of them as they put Harbin down a lap. They got 9th and 8th place jumps in front of them as the 10 of Cody Green moves up the track. There's a twofer for the leaders. This is definitely interesting as the leaders finally making around lap traffic there. But we got a crazy battle for 10th on back. So how many cars do we have on the lead lap? We only have 9 cars left on the lead lap. Cody up a little ways. He's been able to get a little bit of ground on those guys as they were all battling. 3 wide there as they come out of turn number 2. Leaders closing in. These guys side by side. Good racing through the field as the 19 of George Elliott still making ground through the field. When will green flag stops have to happen? Do they have to pit again? So now George Elliott into the 11th position. He's going to work on Harbin. He's looking for a top 10 now as they head into 1 and 2. So put George Elliott into the top 10 as he goes around. Looked like we had the 52 up into the wall. He's going to pull it out of there. As we jump back up, leaders back in lap traffic as they get around the 21 and the 28. Cody Green's been rolling in the 16, staying in front of this leader. He's now made it up to 8. Just ahead of him is going to be Brad Miller in the 15. Heavy traffic there for those guys as they race hard. So lots going on the track as Kyler leads the way. Blake right behind him. Phillip has fallen back, way back. Trying to work his way around this traffic. Not having as good a look as the leaders. He's back, about 4 seconds from the lead. From the leaders, 3.6 seconds. Here comes Blake. Blake's going to take the lead away from Kyler. Kyler's going to stay on his heels, so we got a new leader. It is 71 of Blake McCandless to the point as he gets around Kyler. It's on the heavy lap traffic just ahead. Some cars they've already lapped the 20, being lapped here again. As the 16 is trying to make ground and get around these guys. He doesn't want to go a lap down. He's going to jump up underneath the 22. He is pushing it hard. Blake's going to get in the back of the 22 as they head into the turn. Ooh, I was wondering if Kyler was going to try and use that lap car as a pick. I don't think the 22 is going to go anywhere right now. Here comes Blake down low as the 16 moves up the track. Oh, the 16 almost squeezes it between the leaders. Kyler almost just got taken out there. So lap traffic playing a huge role for these leaders as the 28 moves down the track. That's going to kind of put the block, 26, put the block on Kyler. Kyler's going to lose some ground. So Blake leads the way as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. There are only 7 cars left on the lead lap, and we haven't even hit the halfway point, but anything can happen. One wreck could take out a few people here. Phillip in the 3 finally makes it around most of those lap cars, but he is 3.6 seconds back from the leader. Jackson in that number 9 machine trying to work the 7. As we got the 12 car going yet another lap down. Definitely a little bit of drama here as everything is switched over. Cody Green, he's in a good position. He's looking for a yellow flag right now to get that waiver out. He's currently the first car on the lead lap. Let's see where Brad is. Brad just out of the leaders. So Cody needs to do everything he can to stay with those leaders to try and get around Brad Miller. Now, remember, Brad got wrecked earlier. Brad Miller got wrecked earlier, and he had to come up through the field. He's made his way up to the 7th position. He's kind of peaked out as he's got the 17 in front of him. He's probably going to push it a little bit harder now, knowing those leaders are coming. Back up to the front of the pack as we have Jacob coming off of pit road. Jacob Clean coming off of pit road, back out onto the track. When will pit stops happen? As that was probably not a good spot for Blake to catch lap traffic. 24 is going to smoke the wall, almost into the second place Kyler. That got really exciting for that second place car as the 24 absolutely smokes the wall. Trying to stay out of the way, but those tires are going. They've ran a lot of laps. And he clobbers the wall. That's going to bring Kyler right back to the back bumper of the 71. Brad trying to work his way around lap traffic as he tries to close in on the 17 and put more cars between him and the leaders. The leaders are coming quick with Kyler on the heels of Blake. Our top two is going to be the 71 of Blake, the 8 of Kyler. I think Blake might have caught the lap traffic a little bit better than Kyler that time by. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Still nose to tail for the leaders as they come up on lap traffic. That is 7th and 6th, just ahead of them. The green 17 is in 6th. The red and white Miller, number 15, is Brad in 7th place. They're going to work their way around the 11 of Nicholas as they come out of turn number 4. Brad has the pressure on his back bumper as here comes Kyler looking to the outside of the 71. Will they try to use the lap cars as a pick to get some passing in? The lap cars stay high out of turn number 4. Blake is there. Now, they're not going to just roll over. They don't want to lose the guy they're racing. This is inside the top 10 that they are lapping. As you can see, Brad not just laying over in that number 15, running strong on the high side, trying to stay with the 17. Oh my God! They almost just got killed. I don't know if you've seen it, but that car on the apron almost came up right into the leaders there. They're going to make their way around the lap car now of Brad Miller. Brad Miller now 1 lap down. Now they're going to try and work their way up underneath the 17. The 17 stuck behind the 25. Will the 15 take advantage? He's going to stay on the heels of the leader. We're going to have a battle here for that 6th position as the 15 of Brad Miller able to take advantage. So Brad Miller, our last car on the lead lap, as they're going to try and... Wow, they're going to go 3 wide behind him. Nope, they didn't. But Jacob definitely thought about it. The 16 of Cody Green has caught these guys. So a 3-way battle for that 6th position as our leaders drive away. Well, they got a ways to go. And, well, I'll tell you what. Johnny isn't that far ahead of them. They're running 17-second laps. So Johnny not that far from going a lap down as we got lap cars all over. And I didn't notice Kyler able to take the lead back away from Blake. So Kyler able to take... David, what's up? Thank you for the like and the share. As Blake tries to find a way around that number 21. So battling those lap cars might have heated up those tires on that number 71. So Kyler back to the point as they got the 9 of Johnny just in front of him. That's the 5th place car. Kyler's going to shoot it to the outside. So now 4 cars on the lead lap. How you been, buddy? How you been? Oh, contact with the lap car. Oh, it's getting crazy for the leaders. The 71 of Blake almost into a lap car. Absolute chaos up in front of these guys. This is insane for our leaders as they got to thread the needle. Jackson well up in front of these guys. Oh, not well, just a little bit. I thought he was well up in front of them. As they continue to put cars laps down as Blake gets trapped in lap traffic. Nice. It's been terrible anyway. It's better now. It's definitely better now. So Kyler leads the way as he goes around, putting the 14 another lap down. 4 cars left on the lead lap. Jackson not that far ahead of him. He's that 4th place car. Out of turn number 4. Let's go check Blake. Blake in the 71, currently 2nd. As we got lots of passing going on. Phillip, after making the big runs early on, stuck in the 3rd position. Jackson Lewis in 4th. The Jackson probably going to go lap down here shortly as the leaders close in. Less, you can see him in the screen there. Let's see, we'll spread out a little bit. You can see 4th place is the car ahead of our leader. As we got a wreck on the back straight. Is there going to be a caution? Doesn't look like we're going to get that caution. Oh, there's the caution. Caution flag comes out. All right. We're going to see what happens here. So 11 gets into the 21. That's going to slide him down to the inside. No caution for this. Does he do something? Looks like Brad Miller and Jacob get caught up. Oh, let's see what happens here. So this is where the caution. Oh, big hit. Big hit there. We're going to jump up onto the 28. That's... Uh-oh, it's getting salty. All right, let's see what happens here. The 28 hard into the wall, I believe it was. Oh! Oh! Oh. And then they continue to wreck. So we're going to watch from the 22's point of view. I think that's who wasn't very happy on the radio. The 26 is just going to hit the 22, knock him into the 28. 28 gets murdered there. And the 26 continues to push him. The 20 turned around. Oh! There's a bunch of good cars. The 17 and the 15 both getting caught up on that one. The crazy part is that's going to take away the lucky dog from both those drivers. That was a big ouch, Dave. Robbie, thank you for the like, by the way. As everybody probably screaming for tires as we are about 100 laps out of this one. We are 25 laps past the halfway point. What a run there with 4. It's going to be 5 cars on the lead lap, but one of those guys is going to be a lap car. So we're a wave around. So they're going to be interesting. We're going to have a ton of cars on the inside and 4 cars, I think, on the top side. So caution flag. Excuse me. They're talking about what I just was. Never seen a caution flag. What's up, Roger? You made it to Ohio, I see. I'm just here so... Well, I'll tell you what. Speaking of fines, the Ryko driver had to back out. I don't know if he was missing a turn or missing a shift or what. But he created 2 major problems on the start. He all Ford and then. Oh no, he's back. Oh no, he's not. That was Spencer. Spencer's gone. As they're gonna stack him up. Kyler's gonna be our leader. So we're going to have lead lap cars on the outside. Jackson's going to still be on the lead lap. I do not think he went a lap down. Pretty sure he didn't. Pretty sure he didn't. As we got 5 cars. Cody Green in the 16. He was pretty quick. He's the one that got the waiver out. It was Spencer K. I don't know how to say the last name. Spencer K. All right, we are one to go to green. Look at this. Let's jump up a little bit higher. I don't know how the 19 and the 15 are on the outside, but they are. They shouldn't be. Because they are lapped car. Oh, maybe it put a couple of them up top because they're so... I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to act like I know. Cody on pit road. He's got to come out. They're about to go green. Pace car in. Out of turn number 4. About to go green. Pace car's in. Cody just out on the track. Kyler getting the gas. Green flag is out as they head into 1 and 2. Watch Philip McCandless here in the number 3. He was fast early on. Fresh tires. Oh, it does look like... Nope, they didn't. I don't know why they were put on the top side. As Kyler gets a good jump. Blake second. Philip, Jackson, and Cody are our lead lap cars. All right, later, Roger. Good night. I know it was a long drive. Yellow flag is out again. Yellow flag is out again. You got to wonder who that's going to put back on the lead lap. Let's go see if we can figure out exactly what happened there. All right. Was it a single car crash? The 21 of Mike Ellis loses it all by himself up in the top. Oh, big hit by the 24. Little tap back there as the 22 gets turned around by Harbin. Let's go take another look at this one. Ooh. The 21 is going to get turned around. He's going to brake on it. That's Mike Ellis. Oh, 24 clobbers him. Let's see. Let's see if I can go find the 24. All right, we're going to jump on the end car of the 24. '21 is turned around, and he just, boom! Big hit there. That's probably going to knock both of them out. We'll be hearing about that one on the iRacing Lounge. Robbie. I don't know if you're out there. Hold on 1 second. As Kyler leads the way. And that number 8 machine. Blake in that second spot. Phillip in third. Jackson Lewis in that number 7 lefty machine. I think George is going to be on the lead. George is on the lead lap. Cody Green's on the lead lap. George is going to be our wave round. Good break for him. He was just on the inside of that wreck. He's lucky he didn't get caught up in that. But George going to the tail end of the longest line. I'll tell you what, that line is going to be long. Down on the inside. But he's going to be able to jump down on pit road. Or Cody's going to jump down on pit road. As we get them stacked up side by side. Looking for the green flag this time by Cody Green on pit road. Is he just topping up on gas? I wonder what he's doing. Looks like he's going to come off of pit road as they look for the green flag. this time by. I don't know why they got so much room back there. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down into 1 and 2. Kyler leading the way. Blake second. Phillip in third as he's not able to clear lap traffic. He's got Jackson Lewis just behind him. George Elliott back here deep in traffic. Cody Green back here too. Back up to the front. Brad is going to be our lucky dog if we get a caution here again. He's looking and hoping as they come out of turn number 4. Oh my God, did Kyler just hit the wall? That was close. He was about as close as you could in that number 8 as they came out of turn number 4. He's got big pressure from Blake. Here comes Blake to the inside. Down into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to easily get around him. Kyler tried the crossover, but it wasn't there. We got the lap car, the number 9 of McNamara on their heels. McNamara a couple laps down, I believe. And that number 9, because he is not the last car on the lead lap, or first car 1 lap down. That's going to Brad Miller in the 15. Brad looking for a lucky dog. Remember the 19 of George Elliott. He took a lucky dog earlier. He got caught up in somebody else's stuff. He got caught up with one of those checkups on the start. So he had to come back from a lap down, currently in the 5th position. In a good position. I can't believe the 24 is still out there running. Mike Ellis is, I think he's down getting repaired still. He hasn't come out on the track, but Blake pulling away from Kyler. Oh, we got a wreck. We got a wreck out of turn number 2. Right in front of the leader. Caution flag is out. All right, so we got another caution flag here. You know, the old cautions breed caution thing. Let's see if we can go figure out what happened here. Blake down on pit road. Did he get any contact from that one? I'm not sure. We're going to go see if we can figure out what happened here. Oh, the 22 lost it. I don't know if that's what brought out the caution or not. I know the 14 spun right here in front of the leader. He gets the wall. He's going to go down just a little too hard. Brakes too hard. Turns it around. How close was it? Oh, it wasn't that close. Look worse than what it was. Wow, the leader did cruise in there. The caution flag is out here once again tonight as we are 168 laps complete in this one. Closing in on the final 5th of this race. So Kyler out in front, Jackson second, George third. Brad Miller is going to be back on the lead lap in that number 15. He's got a bunch of damage on that thing, but he is still running hard. Oh, what just happened? Did I just see a wreck on pit road? Oh, maybe it was just a netcode looking thing. I thought it knocked that car up in the air. That was weird. I thought the code on the line was broken. He's going to get some damage done, but not a whole lot. These laps are pretty quick here, so he's not going to have a whole lot of time to mess around. It's going to be 80 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line. As the pace car leads the field, we're going to have 7 cars now back on the lead lap. This could change everything with a series of cautions, bringing these guys that are fast back in contention. We know Cody's fast. Brad's been fast. Unfortunately, he's got a bunch of damage. The 17 of Jacob, if he can get back on the lead lap, he was fast. And he's got a couple cars. He's got to pass the 9 of McNamara. Another one. If he can get back on the lead lap, he's fast. But Kyler's going to lead him to the green flag. This time by us both. The McCandle have been on pit road as Kyler and Jackson in that number 1 and 2 position on the high side. Looking for the green flag this time by. Pace car's in. Green flag is out. Big jump. Oh, we got contact further back as we almost have a big wreck up at the front. The 3 is going to be blinking out a little bit. That is, I know who it is. I know who it is. Harbin in that number 3 machine down on the bottom. As they come out of turn 4, Kyler has a massive lead now. Well, half a second lead. And a lap car in between them. But McNamara turns around in front of the field. Or sorry. Was that McNamara? Oh, big wreck. Big wreck. Lots of cars. Oh, the 24 just spun somebody under caution. What was that? What was that? All right, so McNamara gets loose. We got all kinds of chaos there. The 7 misses him. I think all the lead lap cars miss him, but we're going to find out. He just gets loose, sending it in too hard. The 3, nowhere to go, gets into him. He comes down the track. The 21 gets hit. Oh, the 17, they got contact. I don't know who's going to get the lucky dog. But look at this. Look at this. The 24. What was he doing? I mean, I don't think he meant to, but man. He just spun the 21 car. That just, what was he doing? Does that look intentional to you guys? When he just hit him, or just lack of ability, that after the fact thing? I just don't get what he was doing. All right, we're going to find out. I don't know who that 21 is. I mean, I do, but I think I do. Oh, that is Damian Hagan. He just spun out after the caution to come out. I don't get what the 24 was doing there. Oh, these guys want to hurry up and finish. One guy talking about having to use the bathroom as Kyler leads the way as we work yet another caution. All right. All right, so working the caution flag here once again. As we close in, hopefully soon, if we get a good green flag run here, I wouldn't mind a green flag run for about the next 50 laps and maybe a 25 or 20 lap shootout. As they're going to line them up side by side. We're getting ready to go green once again. Can we get a clean restart? It looks like we have 7 cars still on the lead lap. Whoever got the waiver out probably was multiple laps down. As we get ready for the green out of turn number 4, 7 cars on the lead lap. You see them stacked up on the outside. Cody getting some more damage, I think, repaired. I think that's what Cody's been doing. As they get ready out of turn number 4, green flag. Well, he waits. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Contact between the McCandles there, but they back out. Blake backs out of it so he doesn't turn Phillip as they come out of turn number 2. The 22 just ahead of Jackson Lewis. Jackson trying to find a way around him. as the top four have made it around that lap traffic. Brad Miller working the outside. He's up to the 5th position. Remember, he got turned, and we got George Elliott right behind him in the 19. So a couple guys who have had some bad races, as it looks like the 19, who I was hoping was going to get back on the lead lap, or 17, is having all kinds of issues. He goes another lap down as we jump back up to the front. Oh, and Jackson gets loose, backs into the outside, hits Blake. Has Blake got any damage? I think Blake. Well, Blake doesn't look like he's got any damage. Let's go back to that one. Okay, blinked after he got loose. So we're going to go check out what happened. He just got loose. Slides up in front of Blake. Blake somehow doesn't get a bunch of damage there. And the caution flag is out. So he's going to get some damage repaired, get some fresh rubber. As we work on caution here once again. As we work lap number 83. How's everybody tonight going? Let me know in the chat. As this is race number 2, top split of the winter NIS. I think there was like 4 splits. Kind of curious if any of them ended yet. Let's go take a look. Let's take a look. It doesn't. Oh, so there's 3 sessions. This is the top split of the NIS series. Got 3 people spectating in here. Let's see. My A rating is more important than my health. Jackson Lewis, 16 November. That is funny. All right, they're getting ready to go green, maybe? No, I think those lights are still on. We're going to take a closer look. Yeah, they're still on. They should be going off this time by. Got a car down on the bottom, letting the field around. Did we get any new cars back on the lead lap? Oh, Tim Phillips back on the lead lap. As it looks like we still only have 7 cars, but that's because I think Jackson is done for the night. Jackson is done for the night. In that number 7 machine after that incident. We're going to get ready for the green flag here as they get 1 to go. 1 to go. The green is we got 65 laps to go here tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway. They'll click down some quick laps here. 16, 17-second laps. Won't take long to click down 65 laps if they get a green flag run. But lap traffic is going to play a role like it has all night as they head into turn number 3, waiting for the green flag. Out of turn, green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Little contact on the bottom side for that lap traffic. Oh, they're racing hard in front of the leader. Phillip stuck behind him. Phillip trying to get up underneath him. He wants to get to Kyler as quick as possible as they come out of turn number 4. Phillip having to work hard down on the bottom side as Blake. I don't think Blake had a lot of damage, but Blake is deep in traffic in that number 71. He's got a roadblock up in front of him as he fights George Elliott. And I'll tell you what, Brad Miller's up to that 3rd position. How about that? Lap traffic up ahead as they're working the leader. Lap traffic is making their way around the leader. The 22 to the outside. He's going to get a lap back the hard way. Here comes the 52. The 52 is going to work it on the high side. Here comes Phillip in that number 3 machine. Will he follow suit? So that's interesting, but these guys working hard. They're hoping for a caution. They are definitely hoping for a caution as they work their way around the leader. Leader trying to work his way back up underneath the 52 as he's got Cecil on his heels out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We got a battle for the lead as the 2 cars in front of them trying to keep that lap back that they just got, working for it the hard way as they head into turn number, I don't know, where are we at? 1 and 2? Yep, out of turn 2. We got a battle for the lead. See Phillip on the high side. Phillip on the high side in the number 3. The 21 pulling back out on the track. Give the lead to Phillip as he takes it on the outside in lap traffic. Now he's going to see if he can put these guys down a lap as they race side by side in front of the leaders. Phillip not knowing where to go could create an issue. I don't know where I would go. Now he's going to go to the bottom. He's going to get up underneath the 22. 22 is going to give him the room. They're going to be side by side. Can he put him back a lap down? They're going to fight hard. They fought hard to get there. As I can see Blake coming in the background in that number 71. That is even more reason to want to get around these guys as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Laps clicking down quick. I'll tell you what, this would be great if it was a battle for the lead if the 52 was winning. Man, these guys all so close. Here comes Blake looking to the outside. He gets into the back of Kyler. Kyler gets a little loose. Blake sends it to the high side. Battle for second as he gets around him out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. I saw smoke. Somebody hits the wall. Blake now up to the second spot. Phillip up underneath the 22. He's got to try and make short work as Blake is coming in a hurry. Blake is fast in that number 71. Phillip working hard on the bottom side. Here comes Blake to the high side. As they come out of 4, they almost make contact. Down into turn number 1 and 2. They are racing hard through turn 1 and 2. Oh, Phillip's got to be feeling a type of way about the lap traffic. And here's the 13. They've caught the back of the field. The 26 is just going to get off the track. 13 just ahead. Last car on the lead lap. Tim Phillips. Oh, Phillip moves up to the top side around Tim. Tim back a lap down. Phillip trying to find a way around these guys up in front of him as he's got big pressure from Blake behind him as they're side by side. They got the 16 of Cody Green just ahead. Almost makes contact with Blake. Here comes Blake down low up underneath Phillip. Phillip's going to get the run out of turn number 4. Inside 50 laps to go. 49 laps to go. As they continue to battle in front of them, Cody Green's going to go lap down. Here comes Phillip up underneath the 22 once again. Oh, the 22 in the back of the 52. Phillip trying to clear the 22 down into turn number 1 and 2. Can't quite do it. They're going to get the run on the outside. The 22 all over the back bumper of the 52. Door to door down into turn number, I don't even know where we're at anymore. I got dizzy. Out of turn number 4. Phillip finally clears those lap cars. He's out in front. Blake going to clear him just behind him. He's going to take the 22. Kyler left messing with him. Kyler's going to try and find a way around these guys as quick as possible so he can stay with those top 2 as they come out of turn number 4. Phillip trying to set the pace as they got lap traffic coming up again. 29 is going to pull down off the track for these guys. No problem there. We'll jump on the in-car of our leader as we head down the track. You can see him watching that mirror. He's got a clear track about almost a full straightaway up ahead of him as he heads into turn number 1 and 2. Clear track ahead as our top 3 stay together plus the 22. Here comes Kyler down low. Brad's not too far back. He might still be in this one. George has dropped back a ways, but Phillip leads the way. Yeah, Phillip leads the way with Blake in second. Here comes Blake looking to the high side. We got a battle for the lead as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, going to be a drag race into turn number 3. Blake's going to send it in hard. Phillip's going to come out hard. They're going to be side by side, door to door, coming across the line. Blake leads that time by. Kyler having to work hard to get around the 22. We got lap traffic ahead. He's a pick. Phillip's going to use him as a pick. They're going to go 3 wide. 3 wide. Blake refused to let the lap car be a pick as they come out of turn number 4. Getting exciting at the front as these guys race hard as they come across the line. This next time by, it's going to be 40 laps to go as Blake takes the lead in the 71. So give Blake the lead. It's 11 sideways just in front of the leaders. These two battling hard. Oh, Blake all over the back of the 11. The 11 doesn't know where to go. Finally moves to the top. Phillip all over the back bumper of Blake as they come across the line. Here comes Kyler. Kyler's back to play in that number 8. As we got a 3-way battle for the lead. Who's going to win this one? This is definitely exciting as they come out of turn number 4. Blake leading the way. Phillip second. Kyler third. They're all 1, 2, 3 right there in front of us as they come out of turn number 2. This is definitely exciting as they come through the turn. Blake leading the way. Coming across the line. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Blake's got to just not make any mistakes as he's got Phillip on his heels as Phillip's got Kyler behind him. Could this bring Brad? Brad 5 seconds behind these guys. If these guys get together, it could give Brad the win. Accordion effect there. Some of these guys probably trying to save some tire as they're going to get 35 laps to go. 35 laps to go. Back up to the front. Lap traffic coming up ahead. They got to get around the number 10 just in front of them. Blake's going to go to the high side. Phillip not sure where to go. Kyler trying to fill in the gap. Phillip able to slide up in front of him. Methodically through lap traffic. 21's going to bounce off the wall. Oh, this is so close. Blake and Phillip dive to the bottom. Kyler stays up high. Probably going to help his tire wear as they come out of turn number 4, but he's got to pinch it off of 4. Down low into turn number 1 and 2. Leaders nose to tail on the bottom side as they work around lap traffic. Oh, Phillip just blinked a little bit as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Blake leads the way in that number 71. Phillip in the 3 and 2nd. He's going to look low on Blake. Up underneath him. Is it going to be side by side out of 4? No, he's got to fall back in line. Or out of 2. Sorry, wow. Where am I? I need a map. Somebody? Anybody? Out of turn number 4, coming across the line. Here comes Kyler looking to the outside. Kyler gets to the outside of Phillip. He's going to try and make a move. They're side by side for second. Kyler says it's time to go. He's going to look high on Blake out of turn number 4. Can't do it. He's got to get back in line. He's going to go to the bottom in 1 and 2. Kyler looking for the lead. Lap car ahead. Blake makes a bold move up underneath the 25. Kyler tries to send it in hard into the turn. Not able to go to the high side like he wants. Phillip gets loose. Here comes Kyler up underneath Blake for the lead through turn number 1 and 2. They're going to be door to door on turn number 2. Kyler's got to fall back in line. This is exciting as Blake comes out of turn at number 4, nose to tail. Here comes Phillip up underneath Kyler. Kyler's going to go to the high side. Will they be 3 wide coming out the corner? No, but they're side by side for second. We have 5 cars on the lead lap right now as it looks like Brad is falling back. George takes the 4th position over. Leader still nose to tail. What a battle for the lead as they come out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Kyler tries to take it 3 wide. Can't get his nose under there. Across the line. Almost cuts across the nose of Phillip. 26 laps to go. 26 laps to go as they come down the back straightaway. Blake still leading the way. Kyler trying to find a way around. He's running that kind of a horseshoe type turn where he kind of angles it up through the turn, starting a little bit low and then cutting it down hard as they're side by side for the lead on a turn number 2. Phillip's going to fill in that high side, so if Kyler can't make the move, he might fall back to third. The contact between the leaders. Contact between the leaders. Kyler able to hold on to it. He's going to fall side by side with Phillip. Out of turn number 2. Door to door with now Phillip for second. Lap traffic up ahead. How's it going to play a role on this lead? Blake can't cut down right now if he needs to. He's got to hope the lap cars go where he needs them. They might be racing when they get to him. He's able to get free. He's going to dive down to the bottom. Kyler to the top. Here comes Phillip down low. Phillip down, up underneath Kyler. He gets loose off of turn number 4. Kyler now on the right rear quarter panel of Blake. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, almost 3 wide with lap traffic. Kyler says, screw it, I'm going to take it 3 wide through turn number 3 and 4, side by side for the lead. Lap traffic ahead. Kyler cuts across the nose of Blake. Blake gives him a break. Give Kyler the lead. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. This is exciting, guys. This is what Bristol's all about. Will Kyler set sail, or can these guys stay with him as Blake smacks the wall? Here comes Phillip up underneath Blake through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Battle for second as they head into turn number 3 and 4. 20 laps to go. 19 as they cross the line this time by. 19 laps to go. Kyler now out to 0.4 of a second. Did he find something? Did he save something? Does Blake and Phillip have anything for him? He's now, 0.5. He's not gaining on him. Phillip's going to dive up underneath Blake. He's got to make quick work of this or get behind him. They're not going to catch him side by side as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Drag race down to turn number 3. Phillip's going to send it in hard into turn number 3 as they come out of turn 4. They're dead even. Phillip sideways out of turn number 4 still stays side by side for second. Kyler pulling away 0.7 of a second in front of this battle. He is loving what he's seeing behind him with 17 laps to go. Blake on the bottom side. Blake on the high side. Phillip down low. Looks like, no, Phillip's going to fight back on the inside. Kyler out front. Blake second. Phillip, I thought he was going to drop back, but he fights back underneath. Now he gets back in the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Kyler leading the way in that number 8 machine as we watch the battle for second between Blake and Phillip. Will lap traffic play a role? Let's see what they got in front of them. There is a pack up in front of these guys with 14 laps to go. Will they catch that pack? That's going to be a big question as we watch the second and third place car. The 71 and the 3 battle it out. Here comes Phillip up underneath Blake. Out of turn number 4, good run. How hard will he send it to 1 and 2? He's going to send it in hard, but Blake's going to get the run on the outside. Down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. This is where Phillip might be able to keep some momentum down on the outside. Long corner for 3 and 4, but Blake's going to pitch Phillip down through turn number 1 and 2. Lap traffic up ahead. Definitely going to play a role in this battle. 52 is going to pull out of the way as they head into 3 and 4. Heavy lap traffic for the leaders just ahead. 11 laps to go. 0.7 of a second to our leader as Blake and Phillip get back in line. Can they reel him back in? I mean, it's possible. Could be interesting as we get 10 to go. This time by, could we get another caution? Ooh, Kyler gets real close to the wall there into turn number 1 and 2 as he continues to lead the way through turn number 3 and 4. Weaving in and out of traffic. They seem to be pretty spaced out right now. It's definitely going to help the leaders. Blake and Phillip, they've gone single file, stopped racing. How quick can they make work of this traffic? Kyler, 0.8 of a second up ahead of second. Comes across the line, 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. Blake in second. Phillip in third. 26 is going to pull off the track as they come off of turn number 2. Kyler continues to lead. 0.9 of a second now between first and second. I think at this point, Kyler just has to be smart. He's got 1 second over second as they are battling here once again. Phillip's going to fall back in line. What a battle for second. Kyler has driven away from the field. 6 laps to go. 1 second ahead as the leader as we watch the battle for second. Here comes Phillip looking low. Can't do anything with it as they head through turn number 3 and 4. The lap card. Oh, contact! Contact! Somehow Phillip able to save it. No yellow flag. He's going to lose a ton of ground. Phillip loses a ton of ground to Blake. Trying to feel out the car, make sure he's okay. As we jump back to the leader, as he goes to put Brad a lap down, they almost make contact. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go for Kyler as he comes down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to work up underneath the 11. So keep an eye on the battle. Oh, this Phillip's having major issues, I think. No. Okay, he's okay. The battle for second is closing back in as Kyler leads the way down the back straightaway with 3 laps to go. Will we stay green? I don't believe there's any green-white checker, but there could be in this series. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for Kyler. Blake in second, Phillip in third. Through turn number 3 and 4, looking for the white flag this time by. 1 more lap to go. Kyler gets the white flag down into turn number 1 and 2. He's just got to keep it clean. Out of turn number 2 and that number 8. Through 3 and 4, one last time. Checkered flag in the air. Kyler's going to win here at Bristol tonight. Blake in second. Phillip in third. What a race. What a race for the top 3. It was absolutely insane. He says, that's my spot. All right, so Kyler's going to go out here and celebrate as he waits for everybody to get off the track. And we're going to go ahead and pull up tonight's results. What a freaking race. Go ahead and get rid of the ticker here. All right, it's going to be Kyler with the win as he's going to do some donuts there in the background. Kyler with the win. Blake in second. Phillip in third. George in that 4th position. Brad in 5th. Cody in 6th. Tim in that 7th position. Johnny in 8th. Harbin in 9th. Jake's going to finish in 10th. Jacob 11th. Daniel 3rd. Jacob Clean in 13th. Alex 14th. Benjamin 15th. Rob 16th. Clifton 17th. Nicholas in 18th. Then we're going to have Adrian 19th, Damian 20th, Christian 21st, Jackson Lewis 22nd, JD Baker in 23rd. Seung, I don't know if I'm saying that right, in 24th. Mike Ellis 25th. Make sure you listen in on the iRacing Lounge next week. You'll get to hear about this race. Then we got Carlos in 26th. Alan 27th. Kevin 28th. Dalton 29th, and Spencer rounds out the field in that 30th position. Good racing here tonight, especially when they got some green flag racing. Thank you.